Today is February 24th, and I'm your host, Sean Lennon, with your Fightlete Report news update. Make sure to subscribe to the Fightlete Report YouTube channel. Just hit subscribe below, and you'll be informed on all the new videos coming out, including my MMA interviews, Pro Wrestling Enforcer podcast content and interviews as well, and the Talking Shop podcast, where I talk to fellow MMA journalists about the upcoming events in UFC, Bellator, and beyond. Stay tuned for the Fightlete Report, and I'm your host, Sean Lennon. Stuff we're going over today, of course, is the first thing is Black Guy Ivanov is out of his fight with Marcin Tybura at UFC 260 on March 27th. A replacement hasn't been named yet. However, there's been a few weeks out from the fight, so a possible replacement should be named soon. Marcin Tybura, coming off one of the biggest wins in his career lately and looking to capitalize that on his next fight, with a big win. Obviously, the biggest win of his career was against Alistair Overeem. Ivanov suffered an injury during training for the fight. Bellator MMA light heavyweight Anthony Rumble Johnson on fighting for his new promotion, Bellator MMA. He says, I think I'm ready to go and fight. I look forward to the competition that's out there, and I think we can compete with the UFC. We have a lot of people who think that just because Bellator promotion isn't what the UFC promotion is, that the fighters aren't the same caliber. There's always levels to everything. Every business, every promotion, but Bellator is no joke, said Johnson in an interview with the Spaniard show on MMA fighting. The full list of UFC 19 medical suspensions is up, courtesy of MMA Junkie, and includes off the main card Derek Lewis, who needs an x-ray of the right hand and wrist and clearance by doctor, otherwise suspended 180 days. Minimum suspension is 21 days and 14 days no contact. Curtis Blades, after losing the bout, suspended 60 days, 45 days no contact. Keltlin Vera, suspended 45 days, 30 days with no contact due to a forehead laceration. Derek Manor, suspended 21 days, 14 days no contact. Charles Rosa needs an x-ray of the right hand, clearance by doctor, and suspend 180 days. Minimum suspension is 45 days to 30 days no contact due to his forehead laceration. Chris Daukaus needs an x-ray of the right hand, clearance by doctor, otherwise suspended 180 days. Alexei Olenek suspended 45 days with 30 days no contact. Philip Hawes suspended 30 days with 21 days no contact due to his left eyebrow and right cheek lacerations. Nasruddin Ivanov suspended 30 days and no contact for 21 days. Tom Aspinall suspended 30 days with 21 days of no contact. And Andrei Arlovsky needs x-ray of his right foot and clearance by doctor, otherwise suspended 180 days. Minimum suspension is 45 days, 30 days, no contact. John Castaneda needs an x-ray of his right hand, clearance by doctor, otherwise suspended 180 days. Minimum suspension is 21 days, 14 days with no contact. Eddie Wineland, after being knocked out by Castaneda, suspended 45 days, 30 days no contact due to left eyebrow and nose lacerations. Yana Kunitskaya, Julian Erosa, and Ayman Zahabi escaped UFC Vegas 19 without any medical suspensions. A fun matchup between Gavin Tucker, who replaces Ryan Hall, in 145-pound bout against Dan Ige, March 13th, UFC Fight Night, UFC Vegas 21, per sources. Ige wanted to stay out of the date because he has a baby coming in April. This was tweeted by Brett Okamoto of ESPN Today. Also, Leon Edwards rebooked for his UFC Vegas 21 main event, this time against Chicago's own Belal Muhammad. And Misha Serkinov versus Ryan Spann will be on the card. Eric Anders versus Darren Stewart also rounds out the main card as well. Ione Barcelos has tested positive for COVID-19. He competes in the 145-pound division of UFC, and he has been forced to withdraw from his fight against Marcelo Rojo at UFC Vegas 20 this Saturday, February 27th. This is according to MMAmania.com. As of now, there is no replacement scheduled for that fight. After 2 long years, USADA suspension, former bantamweight champion TJ Dillashaw is ready to return to the octagon, ready to be a part of the UFC again, and he says to legitimize the bantamweight title. He says, I feel like I didn't leave the sport by losing my belt. Dillashaw told the Real Quick with Mike Swick podcast, he knows there's a lot of speculation if he's the real champ because he hasn't been the champion to get that belt, so he wants it. As well as that, I'm the biggest draw for him right now to try and not fight, to try and fight. Maybe he's thinking he's coming back for his first fight. Might be the best time to catch me as well, too. Try to catch me slipping, but that's what I want. The ultimate goal for me is to be the champion. Talking about Peter Yan, the current 135-pound fighter who is scheduled to defend the belt at UFC 259 on March 6th, the upcoming pay-per-view against Aljamain Sterling. Professional Fighters League announces former UFC lightweight champion Anthony Showtime Pettis debut fight for the promotion against Clay Collard as the main event of their season opener April 23rd on ESPN2. Other lightweight season opening fights include Marcin Held versus Natan Schulte, Molvid Kayabalayev versus Jason Soares, Bubba Jenkins versus Lance Palmer as well. The upcoming PFL season events will be held on April 29th, May 6th, June 10th, June 17th, and the 25th as well, and everything gets kicked off April 23rd on ESPN. Paige Van Zant, after her great performance at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship that got great reviews, expected return at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship this summer. According to the promoter, David Feldman, she's going to fight a well-known name. More details about that will be coming soon. This is Sean Lennon with Fightlete.com. Fightlete Report News Update. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And we'll be back next week with more MMA news. In the meantime, check out all of our podcasts. Check out the Fightlete Report YouTube channel, Fightlete.com, for great articles from my writer staff. Come and get it. Fightlite's got you covered. Take care.